Contrary to popular belief, you don't need a ton of junk to enjoy your summer. Hello everyone, if you're new around here, I'm Anne. I'm a holistic health coach and this is Veggie Magnifique, your go-to for holistic wellness and healthy vegan lifestyle. And today we're going to be talking about my 10 top minimalist must-haves for summer. You really don't need a ton of stuff to enjoy your life. This is not one of those videos that's going to inspire you to buy a million things. This is a video that's going to share with you my top must-haves. They are few, and I just thought it would be kind of fun to share my summer essentials with you. So without further ado, let's get into it. My number one summer must-have is comfy sandals. Now, comfy sandals are not necessarily easy to find, especially ones that are attractive. And I found them for my wedding and I'm still wearing them. They're from Minimalist, which is a French vegan brand, and I love them. I love them. They're so comfortable. They were perfect for my wedding. They have been ace for the last year, and I'm so grateful that they are so comfortable, because the truth is I've tried a lot of different vegan sandals, and these sandals are by far the most comfortable. They're this lovely kind of camel brown color. They go with everything. You can dress them up, you can dress them down. They go with summer dresses, they go with pants. They're fantastic. So that is an essential. All you need is one pair of fantastic sandals. I mean, you can have more if you want, but since this is a minimalist list, let's stick with one pair. My next summer go-to is obviously a thermos, a to-go thermos. This is a hydro flask. It is fantastic and insulated with special magic powers so that what you put in it either stays cold or hot. I don't know how it works, it's just magic. I really am very fond of this fetching blue color as well, but hey, you gotta find the shoe that fits. So why is a thermos important? A couple reasons. Number one, it encourages you to hydrate. Very important in summer, in winter, in fall, and spring. Hydration is key. It was a big factor in my nutrition studies. Secondly, you don't want to buy plastic water bottles. Why would you want to buy plastic water bottles when you can have an awesome reusable flask? I ask you. One top tip for your thermos is if you want to have something delightful and fresh, put in a bunch of lemons and lemon juice and some sparkling water, and hey, you got yourself a spritzer. My next must-have for summer is an easy-breezy, gorgeous sundress. A sundress is what makes summer so magical. They are so comfortable. They're not binding like jeans. They're free and flowy and elegant. You can dress them up, you can dress them down. I got my green one from Boden. It's a more transparent fashion company. You can get one from wherever you like, but just shop mindfully. My next tip is Cocoa Whip. Cocoa Whip is an essential because chances are you might want a strawberry shortcake or some sort of raspberry parfait. And the truth is you do not need cow whip. You don't. You can use Cocoa Whip. Does the job. Absolutely creamy and fluffy. Should you be using it sparingly? Sure. It's fatty. However, sometimes you need a little cream, and this really does the trick. It's great on pancakes. Here's a recipe. Sorry, battery died. It's good on hot chocolate, or if you're not into hot chocolate in the summer, but I am, it's good on iced matcha lattes, which I'll get to in a second. My next minimalist summer must-have is a travel yoga mat. I really love this one from Yogo. It is nice and sticky without being too sticky. So what I love about it is that it's really easy to clean. You just like clip it to the top of the shower and kind of hose it off, and it folds up in a very awesome origami way for you to be able to carry it very easily in a tote bag, in a suitcase, under your arm, in a tiny little thing. It's really nice and small and compact, and for its size, it's actually quite squidgy. Like, it's thin for sure because it's a travel mat, but at the same time, for a thin travel mat, I find it to be excellent. It's really excellent. So why is having a yoga mat so essential? Well, I practice yoga. I'm a yoga teacher. It's a daily routine for me. And so if we are traveling somewhere, I have a mat and it's easy to take with me. So if you have a travel mat, it helps you to keep up with your exercise and fitness goals, and that's a good thing. My next must-have is summer reading. So you may think I'm going to talk about chick lit, about this girl named Sally who falls in love on a beach, summer love. I'm not. I'm going to talk about Mindset. It is a book by Carol Dweck, and it is a classic in the field of psychology and how your brain works. It's very, very interesting. I just finished the audiobook on Audible. This video is not sponsored by Audible. I really should write them a letter and say, hey Audible, would you like to sponsor my content? Because it's true, I do use Audible. So hey, if you guys work at Audible, let's do a sponsorship. Why not? So the book Mindset is a summer reading recommendation because there's no better time to learn about how you work and how your brain works than right now. And one of the biggest takeaways about this book that I wanted to share with you, and I might do another video on just this topic because it's fascinating, it's powerful, it's life-changing. But just really quick, in essence, the book talks about people who have a fixed mindset and people who have a growth mindset. And you're not necessarily going to have that same mindset forever and ever and ever. But she explains how a fixed mindset views the world, the challenges that they face, and how having a growth mindset is so beneficial to growth and ease and success in your life. So for example, a growth mindset would say, oh, okay, I didn't do really well on that test. What can I do to do better next time? How can I improve? How can I study better? And then a fixed mindset would be like, oh, I'm stupid. I'm not good at taking tests. And not in the space of how can I learn and grow from this experience. In essence, people who develop a fixed mindset were often told as children, you know, you're smart or you're dumb and there's nothing you can do to change it. You have inherent traits and fixed talents and that's it. So then every single thing that comes at you is essentially an attack on who you are, as opposed to a learning experience that you can then grow from. It's very good. It's a very, very good book, and I'm still kind of mulling it over and journaling about it and how I can improve my life through striving to have a growth mindset. Highly recommend this book. I will link it below. My next summer must-have. You all know that I love matcha. I am obsessed with matcha. And in the summertime, you might say, well, it's hot. So hey, let's make an iced matcha. Iced matcha is a wonderful way to get those fantastic antioxidants, boost in brain function, and it may also help with your liver function. And matcha is ahead above the rest because you're actually consuming the whole tea leaf. So all those benefits and chlorophyll you're actually consuming because it's a powder, right? They've taken the leaves, they ground them into a powder, and then you mix it into water or plant milk or whatever, and you're consuming the whole leaf. Whereas with tea, just normal tea, you're infusing the leaf, but you're not actually consuming the leaf. So matcha is fantastic, and I really love this one from Sunday Natural. Sunday Natural is one of my favorite companies because they're super dedicated to finding organic, ethical products, and they have a slew of vegan products as well. So Chloe and I have always been big fans of Sunday Natural, and I will leave a link down in the description so you can discover more of their delicious matchas, among other things. So instead of a normal iced tea, why not make an iced matcha? My next summer must-have is a big hat. Big hats are not only stylish, but big hats protect your face from the sun and maybe even your shoulders. And that means that you get to wear less product, right? I'm somewhat dubious of many sunscreens, and the truth is you do need some vitamin D. So we don't want to end up looking like prunes, but at the same time we want our skin to absorb a certain level of vitamin D, so it's this dance. And a hat protects your face and your eyes, and hey, if you don't have sunglasses, big hats are awesome. I love big hats, I cannot lie, big hats are the way to go. Now that being said, if you don't have a big hat, or even if you do, sometimes you might need some sun protection. Now, all sun protection is totally, completely not created equally. If you're buying the run-of-the-mill stuff from the drugstore, chances are you're putting a slew of toxins into your skin, and chances are it's not vegan either. Two brands I can recommend are Suntegrity, which you can find on Deanna Relisa's website. She's my esthetician. She does vegan, cruelty-free, organic, natural stuff. She makes her own essential oils now. She's amazing, and she has Suntegrity sunscreen on her website, so definitely check that out and support her. There is a discount code down in the description box because she's my buddy, so I can hook you up. And then another brand that's fantastic is, of course, Living Libations, which if you're in Europe, you can get from the Dutch Health Store, and they have a sunscreen called Everybody Loves the Sunshine, which is zinc, and both of those sunscreens are non-nanoparticle sunscreens. So that's one thing you want to know about sunscreen. You don't want phthalates, you don't want propylene glycol, you don't want sulfates, you don't want want mineral oil, you don't want petroleum stuff, you don't want any of that going into your bloodstream, which happens when you put things on your skin. So you're right to be vigilant about your sunscreen choiceage. So yes, if you're in Europe, definitely check out Dutch Health Store. I will leave a link down below for that sunscreen that I recommend. My last must-have is actually not a thing, it's a practice, and that is earthing, as in take your shoes off and walk on the ground or the grass. Now, there are so many benefits of going barefoot. There are so many benefits, and I will let you do continued research with all the links that I will leave in the description box. But suffice it to say, earthing is especially important in today's day and age because so many of us live in cities or up high above the ground in large skyscrapers, or we work high and we're not in contact with the earth. Not only that, but there's a lot of concrete. So what does that mean exactly? Well, it leaves you feeling a bit disconnected and ungrounded. This may sound woo-woo, I realize, but it's not. It's science. Grounding has been found to decrease inflammation, reduce stress, and improve circulation. And summer is the perfect time to reconnect with Mother Earth. Because it's warm outside and you want to be barefoot anyway, so it's a great opportunity to just fling off the shoes and run around in the grass, get all those negative ions, feeling fantastic. I highly recommend it. If you want to learn more, definitely check the links in the description box. Shinrin Yoku, guys. So there you have it. Those are my minimalist summer must-haves. There's not too many of them. Simplicity is the essence of good taste. I would love to hear from you though about some of the things that you find necessary for summer. Leave them in the comments below. I love getting comments, so thank you guys in advance for leaving some. Of course, then when you share, other people can read your comments as well. It's sharing, it's caring, it's awesome. Of course, if you haven't subscribed, I would be delighted if you would do so. You can also click the notification bell, which will let you know about future content, so you don't miss anything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, and I'm so grateful for all of you guys, and we are a family of over 5,000 people here on YouTube, which is so fun. So thank you guys so much again for everything, and I will see you in the next video. Happy summer, guys. Bye. Thank you.